Hey guys, this is part 2 of Goku v Superman, and I'm going to be discussing durability, skills and techniques, and weaknesses. Now, I'm going to be discussing Superman's durability, which is linked to his 9 vulnerability, which can only be broken or made useless if you're equal to or stronger than him, which Goku obviously surpasses that. Now, in terms of Goku's durability, it's hard to scale, being that it's hard in the sense of It's hard in the sense of how long the writers want him to be durable, because most of the time he's either tanked blows or he has been taking heavy damage and somehow gotten up, similar to Rocky. Oh, Rocky video coming soon. Now, in terms of skills and techniques, Goku has many transformations: Kaioken, Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, and for you GT fans watching this, 4. But I will be factoring it in, but it will not be. To be honest, Goku can beat Superman with Super Saiyan Red or Blue, with or without it. And actually, in terms of weaknesses, skills and techniques, Goku has Dragon Throw, Kamehameha. He's learned from so many teachers. I'll be honest, it's hard to keep track sometimes, unless you're solely focused on Dragon Ball. Superman hasn't gotten much variety unless you count the one-off power-ups. Weaknesses. Goku has 2 weaknesses. First off, he can get cocky if he's easily doing so well in a fight. For example, when he overpowered someone similar to Frieza, both fights, I'm counting both of those, or any fight that he dominated. If he is caught off guard, even something so minuscule as like a laser gun, from a gun, can hurt him. And his other weakness, which can be in terms of tactically, it could be he's a very merciful guy. He gives a person a second chance, which ends up messing up his life later on. I will admit that as a Dragon Ball fan. But in terms of Superman's, sorry if I'm smiling, but he has more weaknesses than Goku ever will. Weakness 1, magic. He has no defense to magic. Kryptonite, the obvious one. And I already stated this earlier, but the whole 9 vulnerability thing, yeah, that is some of the type of thing of, oh, let's see, if you're weaker than him physically, you won't be able to hurt him. But if you're stronger than him physically, his invulnerability is pretty much useless. And in terms of his energy source, the sun, he gets about 50% less than what he would in space because of basic science. And in terms of Superman and Goku's energy sources, I will be debating this a little bit. Yeah, Goku has the better energy source, and for those of you guys going like, but solar energy, he could get unlimited amount. That's technically not true because the sun itself can burn out over a long period of time. But people saying he's unlimited when he clearly has limits, if you can catch him off guard, it's the same thing as Goku. Pretty much. That's how it goes for people on that level, if they're caught off guard. Silver Surfer got knocked unconscious by gang thugs. Thanos got arrested by cops with a power level of 5. Besides, with all this reasons in mind, Episode 72 showed that Goku's becoming more 4D with the hit feed. And for those of you that haven't watched the hit feed, I'll give you a short version. His time skip is explained 2 different ways by the Galactic King and Jocko and Vados. The Vados explanation is what makes this feat even more impressive than the Jocko explanation. Well, he can stop time and store the time he skipped. Goku expanded his ki to where he could destroy parallel worlds, similar to, I don't know, the Kaguya feat. And in terms of who's the better fighter, if they're not going to win physically, because as I've stated multiple times, Superman, only 2 have actual martial arts related training. But Goku, on the other hand, he was a born fighter from a warrior race. Anything Superman tries to do martial arts related, Goku can counter easily. Besides, if the guy sees an opening, he is going to take it. Being that Superman's invulnerability, he will let you hit him because of that invulnerability. And as I've already shown, as I've already explained, there was just no way Superman tactically, physically can defeat Goku. And for those of you guys that say, what about speed? For those people who want to bring the Justice League into this, well, there's only one person on the Justice League that can keep up to Goku heavily suppressed. You want to know who that is? Do you? His name's the Flash. Because Superman's inconsistent to the point where there were scenes where he couldn't even catch bullets, and then there were scenes where he could tag the Flash. 2 different writers. So I'm restricting it to the 4 Superman I've already mentioned. And as I said earlier in the video, Super Saiyan 4 I will factor in the sense of I will factor its attributes to the fight, but it will not be a main contributor because I'm going to be mainly using Dragon Ball Super because the GT feats are underwhelming and the characters act to be overwhelming. Well, and if you guys are wondering why I didn't post this earlier, it was because of scheduling issues. I will be posting on my channel my schedule for the uploads later. See you guys.